Hello. Alright, so this is John Lee here. I'm answering your questions today for all my social media followers. We've got a lot of questions here. If this is the first time you've come across me, then make sure you hit subscribe for all the updates on business, entrepreneurship, and self-development for more success. Alright, let's get started. How do you win a conversation? I don't know, I just talk. Just listen. If you want to win a conversation, listen. Listen to people. And see, a lot of people, they listen, but they don't hear, so you got to listen. Do you have any money in cryptos? No, I don't. How can I become rich? Get a mentor and learn, and always be learning every single day. What is your daily routine? Now I'm waking up every 2 hours with the baby and not getting that much sleep, as you can see from these eye bags I have here. But normal daily routine is making sure that I go to the gym every day, having meetings with my team, making sure a little bit for relaxation, yoga, and also spending time with family. So that is my daily routine. How do I begin my journey as a speaker? Just speak. Just go out there and speak. So how I started, I would call up organizers and I would say, hey, I know you're running an event in this area. Do you mind if I come and speak? So a lot of the times people will say no, and they'll say, well, what experience do you have? And just say, look, I want to speak for 5 minutes. And if you ask enough people, some of them are going to say yes. Do morals or ethics get killed in business? Here's the interesting thing. So I've been in business now for 10 years, and the amount of millions I've turned away and my business partner has turned away due to ethics and how we do business, and we see how other people do business, and if it doesn't sit right with us, then we'd rather not take the money. How would your PA describe you? I don't know. How would you describe me? Demanding. All right. What do you think of pensions? So here's the thing about pensions. What do I think of pensions? I think pensions, we work every single day, we get paid every single month, and then what happens is we, think our pension is going to save us. Personally, I think it's better to put a pension in a house or pension into a business, something that gives you a better ROI, because I don't think, personally, I don't have a pension. My pensions are in my properties. What do you think about MLMs? I don't think I'll answer that question. How do you think, well, I'll come back to the question. So MLM, multi-level marketing, personally, I'm not saying they're all bad, because there are some that are really good. If you're going to do MLM, make sure you go to the ones that have been around for a very, very long time, because what happens with a lot of MLMs, they disappear really quick. And I'm sure if you just do your research on MLMs, I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying do your research. How do you know all the smart moves about social media marketing? I just post every day. Here's the thing about social media marketing, you can always delete what you actually put up, right? So let's say, for example, I make a post, like say if Diane or Perry now make a post, it doesn't matter whether it's a right or wrong post. Some posts get, thousands and thousands and thousands of likes, some of them hardly get any. So you just got to test and see what your market wants. What is your earliest memory? What is my earliest memory? I don't know. I can't even remember. I seriously, I don't know if anyone watching now, if you can remember when you were a kid, but I think the only time I remember when I was a kid is when I got smacked as a kid. Yeah. Don't know. I don't have a very good memory. Isn't social media a waste of time? It is. It depends how you're using it. If you're using social media to just, make posts of where you are and what you do, and just junking nights out, then yeah. But what you want to use social media for is to make an income. So right now, if you become an influencer, you can get paid a 6-figure salary as an influencer if you know what you're doing. Do you prefer trading over business? I kind of like both. So property, I trade a lot in properties. You buy low, you sell high. But business is all about building something. And the thing about business is like you've always got to, be always on the edge. You've always got to always be 10 steps ahead of your competitors. So I prefer business, actually. All right. Who is your inspiration and why? Depends. I mean, my parents are, of course, my biggest inspiration. You know, when I first started business, my parents said, you know, you shouldn't do it because it's too risky. But it's those people, my parents, who inspire me to do what I do today. My inspiration now, my why, is my baby daughter, Kira. So, Kira, if you're watching this when you're a lot older, you know, we're doing all this, you know, for you and to bring you up and bring you up the right way. What's your secret to success? I think it's just hanging around the right people, finding a group of people who always want you what you want. Like, for example, if you hang around people that are not ambitious, then you're probably not going to be ambitious. If you hang around people who are always like go-getters, you're always going to be, you know, wanting to get that edge and that competition. So it's always good to have this healthy competition. Have you ever been confused about what next step you should take? Absolutely, every day. Sometimes I mean, like, I'm filming this. Is this the right thing to do? I don't know. If you like this, then we'll probably do more of this. But you know, sometimes in business we don't always have the answers. And the thing about business is always about doing the next thing and then making sure that you actually you know, adapt to the market. What is the best? Is this a question? Is this your writing? Is it? All right. What is the best way to start investing? So there's a few ways. If you've got a lot of money, then real estate. If you have a lot of money to waste, startups, because a lot of startups, you know, some of them take off and some of them don't do well. If you've got little money, then you want to start investing in high ROI. So there's lots of places where you can, you know, right now you put the money in the bank, you're getting like 0.1% a year, where you can actually put your money in the bank and get 12% a year. But I'm not talking about traditional banks, I'm talking about specialized returns. So make sure you do research on that. Are you happy in your life? Absolutely yes. Everything that has happened to me, and sometimes a lot of people say, you know, if you could change your life, what would you change? I wouldn't change anything. You know, if I could go back in time, I actually wouldn't change anything, because everything that happens to us is because it happens for a reason. Business or a job? Business. What is the most important thing to have in business? You definitely have to have the ability to sell. If you can't sell, then you're going to go broke. How do I give a good impression in an interview? Listen, right? Like, a lot of people go in the yab. You want to let them ask you the questions and then give them the answers that, you know, you think they would want to hear, but also you have to be able to deliver on that as well. And I think we are done. So we've managed to go through all your questions. And if you've enjoyed this, by the way, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any questions that I haven't answered, then below this video there's going to be a comment section. Leave your comments and questions, and next time we have one of these filming sessions for questions, I'll put your question into this video. This is John Lee, the author of The Wealth Dragon Way. Bye for now.